Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news this morning, Tivoli man sentenced to 50 years in prison for 2020 robbery. A Tivoli Gardens male resident was sentenced to 50 years imprisonment in relation to a 2020 robbery in Denham Town. He is Rashawn Samuels, otherwise called Son Son. Samuels was slapped with charges including shooting with intent and illegal possession of firearm. He was sentenced to 15 years and 2 months for count 1 of shooting with intent, 15 years and 2 months for count 2, 15 years and 2 months for count 3, and 10 years and 2 months for illegal possession of firearm. The sentences are to run concurrently. According to police reports, in the incident which occurred on April 6, 2020, a police team on mobile patrol received the information about a robbery in Denham Town. Upon their arrival, 2 men were seen, matching the description given to the police. Upon seeing the police, the men ran and were pursued by the police. One of the men then opened fire at the lawmen before escaping into the area. Following an investigation, Samuels was taken into custody in January 2021, where he was subsequently charged with the offenses of shooting with intent and illegal possession of firearm. The matter was placed before the Supreme Court in July 2024, where Samuels was found guilty of the offenses. Battered schoolboys suspected of cabby's murder under police guard. 2 schoolboys, ages 15 and 17, remain hospitalized at a corporate area medical facility where they were severely beaten and then handed over to the police by angry residents of Lawrence Tavern in St. Andrew on Saturday, following their suspected involvement in the murder of a taxi driver. Reports from the Cotton Spring Police are that 49-year-old taxi driver Vern Josephs of a Manning Hills Road address was driving a Toyota Probox motor car when he was contracted by 3 gunmen posing as passengers. Upon reaching a section of the Essex Hall Main Road about 7:15 p.m., the men reportedly shot Josephs several times. The residents of Rose Hill in Lawrence Tavern were alerted to the incident after hearing the explosions. Upon making checks, they found the wounded Josephs leaning over the left passenger side of the vehicle. The 2 teenage suspects, who are reportedly from addresses in the district, were immediately held. A third person, believed to be an accomplice of the captured teens, allegedly brandished a firearm at the angry crowd before making his escape. Videos obtained by the news show the boys in significant distress on the roadway, surrounded by a larger crowd. Other images depicted them bloodied and tied with a rope in the back of the police vehicle. The youth them now hold no meds, because them so little bit why them not dead, one resident commented. The people them deal with them bad, but you can't sorry for children because of them I do the crime them too. Deputy Superintendent Randy Sweeney, head of the St. Andrew North Police Division, confirmed that the teens remained in custody on Monday, adding that the police are looking for other persons who are believed to be involved in the murder. Because of their status as minors, the Child Protection and Family Services Agency has been notified of the incident. Data from the Jamaica Constabulary Force reveals that between 2019 and 2022, some 875 major crimes in Jamaica were committed by perpetrators ages 15 to 17. These included 256 breaches of the Firearms Act, 79 murders, 66 shootings, 175 rapes, 89 robberies, and 65 aggravated assaults. Former Police Commissioner Major General Anthony Anderson emphasized the need for community involvement in addressing youth violence, stating that while police initiatives like youth clubs are important, broader collaboration is essential to prevent violent tendencies in children. In March of last year, the police reiterated their call for parents to monitor their children closely, as numerous cases involving teens facing serious charges, including rape and unlawful wounding, continued to emerge in the judicial system. Meanwhile, the St. Andrew North Police Division has seen a 17% increase in murders in 2024. As at October 26, there were 55 reported homicides, a difference of 8, when compared to the 47 reports at the same time in 2023. Reports of shootings have also climbed in the division, with 58 reports so far this year, 6 more than in 2023. Man implicated in deadly Florida shooting nabbed in Jamaica. A man accused of fatally shooting a 24-year-old in Tampa, Florida in June was arrested in Jamaica on Friday. According to an article from Fox News, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office said Forrester Jackson, 34, was deported to the U.S. and is expected to answer to murder charges related to the death of 24-year-old Kyle Prescott. Prescott was reportedly found with multiple gunshot wounds near the intersection of Regents Park Drive and the Bruce B. Downs Boulevard on June 17, 2024, and was pronounced dead at the scene. Thanks to the relentless efforts of our detectives, we have taken a crucial step towards justice with the arrest of this second suspect, Sheriff Chad Cranister told Fox News. This outcome was made possible through the dedication of our team and the strong partnership with the United States Marshals Service, Border Patrol, and the Miami-Dade Police Department. Together, we stand committed to protecting our communities and supporting those in need. The investigation is ongoing. St. Andrew entertainer charged for stealing money and liquor from bar. A 45-year-old entertainer has been charged with a simple robbery after allegedly stealing money and liquor from a bar in St. Thomas on Saturday. The man is Donald Brown from Whitehall Avenue in St. Andrew. The Morant Bay police alleges that about 11:50 a.m., Brown went to the complainant's bar along the Port Morant Main Road. While the woman was preparing his order, he reportedly went behind the counter and took money and 2 bottles of liquor valued at $15,000. He fled in a Toyota Corolla Axio motorcar in the direction of Morant Bay. The police were contacted and Brown was arrested and later charged. Trelawney man charged for hitting woman in face with a beer bottle. A woman was left with injuries after being beaten with a beer bottle by a man at a club in Rio Bueno, Trelawney on Saturday. Charged with assault occasioning grievous bodily harm is Josh Marshall, 47, a laborer from the Calabar community in the parish. The Rio Bueno police reported that at 3 a.m., an argument ensued between Marshall and the woman. Marshall then allegedly hit the complainant several times with a beer bottle, causing injuries to her mouth and face. A report was made to the police, resulting in his subsequent arrest. Laborer's body found with chop wounds in St. Anne. The body of a man was found with what appeared to be chop wounds at his home in Runaway Bay, St. Anne on Saturday. The deceased is Bernard Ingram, a laborer of Bel Air in Runaway Bay. Reports are that Ingram's sister went to his home sometime after 10 a.m. to make checks on him and found his lifeless body. An alarm was raised and the police were alerted. On their arrival, the body was seen with multiple chop wounds to the head, abdomen, and other sections of the upper body. No motive has yet been established for the killing. PNP says it will object if Holness assumes the finance portfolio. The People's National Party says it will register strong opposition if the portfolio of the Ministry of Finance is assigned to the office of the Prime Minister. Pressure is mounting for Prime Minister Andrew Holness to name a replacement for Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark, with just a few days to go before Dr. Nigel Clark demits office. Dr. Clark is set to assume the post of Deputy Managing Director at the International Monetary Fund come Thursday, succeeding Antoinette Seye, who stepped down on September 12. Speaking at a party meeting in Northwest St. Anne on Sunday night, opposition leader and PNP President Mark Golding warned that there will be a major uproar if Mr. Holness assumes the portfolio responsibility. He argued that the ongoing investigation into the financial affairs of the Prime Minister would disqualify him from providing direct oversight of the Finance Ministry.
The investigation has reached a point where he has not provided all the information the Integrity Commission needs, and they have said they're referring it to the Financial Investigations Division and Tax Administration Jamaica. Two agencies that fall under the Ministry of Finance. Today is 3 days before the Minister of Finance is to leave office. He announced it in August. Oh no, we don't know who is going to be the new Minister of Finance. But it can't be Andrew Holness, because he can't be the minister of a ministry that has agencies that are investigating him. That would be a clear conflict of interest and totally untenable. And we want to hear this long overdue and important information, because obviously finance is a critical ministry. Jamaica has reached a turning point and they want real change. Time come for change. And I know it's going to happen because we see the trend over the last year and a half where more and more people start to recognize that our party has their best interests at heart, that our party can lead the country in the right direction, that our party has leaders with integrity, leaders who believe that the resources of the people must be used exclusively and only for the benefit of the people. And that is why our stocks are rising while the other side is going down.
Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.